our big California correspondent, who's been following the Pratt-Bass race incredibly closely. What's shaking out there, Baio?
First of all, I don't think in the history of mankind, since we have been speaking, using words, the words, my neighbor with a uterus has ever been put in that order before. That is, these people are crazy. Well, you know, Jesse, I live in Florida, right? I left that crazy place. And here's what I think.
Like everybody else
did.
did.
Spencer Pratt, who, yeah, exactly right. Good to see you, by the way.
You too.
Thank you. I think he has a shot to win this, but I don't think they're going to let him win. I don't know how anybody goes against that California political machine and wins.
When you say they're not going to let him win, you don't think the vote is going to be copacetic?
Whatever they have to do, there is no way and this is my opinion, and call me a conspiracy nut. I don't think anybody can beat Bass or Tom Steyer. And I love Steve Hilton, and I love Spencer Pratt, but they will do whatever to keep these guys out, because I don't think they can't stop the money train. They can't stop it. It's too much money being thrown around in that.
That's such a good point, because they're just paying everybody off with homeless money and fire money. And that gravy train can't stop. And if he goes in there and looks under the hood, people should be behind bars. But listen, Trump won. He came back. He won it. It was too big to rig. Does that right. What Spencer has to do?
I got to tell you, man, I hope so. I hope he wins, because Southern California, Los Angeles, was one of the great cities on the planet, and it's a hellscape, and it's unfortunate. But if he wins it by a lot, then he's got a shot. Other than that, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you've got 90%, maybe more, of the politicians in California are liberal Democrats. I don't know how you defeat that, but I pray to God that he wins.
We all do. Those of us who believe in God and believe in California and its great promise. Jill Biden,
right.
Coming out of hibernation with a book, couple mil advance, I'm sure, saying she thought Joe was either on drugs or had a stroke on debate night. Is it? You buying that?
No. I believe that she's covering her rear end on this. For 4 years, we knew. Everybody on the planet knew the guy was going. She's just saying that, I think, because now she has plausible deniability. Oh, he was fine before, but that night, I don't know what the hell happened to him. And then afterward, he was fine again. Did they drug him? I think the good doctor does not want to give up the limelight. I really don't. I think that's why she pushed that poor old man to keep running. I mean, giving up the big plane, Jesse, is a lot. It's a lot.
The trappings of power. Once you get a fix, it's very hard. That's why people like Maxine Waters are like 108, and they're still in Congress. It's like the free cars, the free food, the free gym, the free everything.
God bless her.
God bless her. No relation.
Oh, my God.
Scott, we got to run.
I know that.
It was good to see you, and we'll see you down in Florida soon, all right? Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.